Smithfield. I suppose you could call it the Belfast Palace of Varieties. You can buy anything here, and sell anything too. The young ones, the ale hands and the mugs, they're all here. Some of the customers, their eyes is bigger than their pocketbooks. And some of them wishes they had pocketbooks. If you want a brooch or a wee clock for the firebird, you've plenty here to pick from. You can even do it yourself. I wish somebody would tell me what it is you do yourself. All I've ever been able to do is cut myself. But there's a lot more goes on here than dealing in hammers and chisels. Great place for fancy goods. But if that noise doesn't stop... Ah, thank you, missus. As far as I'm concerned, rock and roll's like blattering yourself over the head with a hammer. It's great when you stop. Well, that's about as far as automation has got here. Ah, but sure, a good craftsman will beat automation any day in the week. I'll tell you something for nothing. There's more in that head than a comb will take out. Ah, there's Mrs. Dawson herself, sitting like a wee queen on her throne. She could tell you a tale or two about Smithfield. She's had 80-odd years of it, and it hasn't took a feather out of her. Now, what could you get here? Ah, what couldn't you get? All the relics of old decency from the stately homes of Ireland. Now, do you see that place over there? That's where Mrs. Dawson was born. Now, that's a new place here. Well, when I say new, it's only been here a clatter of years. False faces and dribble glasses, jokes, them kind of things. All the wee lads comes here. Aye, and the big wee lads too. But bigger wee, they pay their money and they take their pick. How much do you bet his big brother or his dad doesn't pinch that off him when he gets home? You know, I fancy them wee lads will have him dragging down everything in the shop before they buy anything. Ah, sure I used to do it myself. There's a bit of dealing going on here. I hope the fellow that's trying to flog that watch owns it. If he doesn't, he's in for trouble. Well, that's what it says. But how did he get hold of a shrunken head? Books? You can get a book for tuppence to put under the short leg of the table. You could buy a wee library for 10 shillings. Maybe Annie S. Swan was a wee bit before your time, but your granny would remember. Of course, you can get other books here if you want them. It all depends on your taste in literature. If you're one of them fellas that studies, you can pick up the queer old bargains. I couldn't tell you whether that's practical hydraulics or forever amber. Ah well, pity we'll never know.